Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wishes to come after me must deny himself, take up his cross and follow me. For whoever wishes to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. What profit would there be for one to gain the whole world and forfeit his life? Or what can one give in exchange for his life?" 80% of people think that they are above average drivers. 90% of professors believe that they are above average teachers. Interesting. While our culture spends so much time emphasizing self-care and self-awareness and self-evaluation, the fact of the matter is that so many of us simply do not know who our true self is. On the one extreme, we see a tendency to live with delusions of grandeur, believing ourselves to be far more important, far more competent, far more worthy than we actually are. As is all too common, there are times when we don't see the real person staring us back in the mirror. We only see the person we want to be, our ideal sense of self. Other times, we can struggle with the opposite problem. After an experience of failure, it can be tempting to give in to despair, to believe that we are in fact worth less than we actually are. How easy it is to deny the goodness within us, to let negative thoughts dictate who we think we are. We go through life with these thoughts of highs and lows, voices all around us telling us who we are, who we should be. Friends and family, church and society, all trying to define our very selves. And so we listen, and we listen, and we listen, until there are so many images of who we are and how we should act, entirely different versions of ourselves that perform the way we think others want us to be, that it's hard to know who we actually are. But here's the thing, none of it matters. Truly, who cares what your friends think about you? Who cares what glamour magazines tell you you should want to be? Frankly, in an ultimate sense of eternity, what difference does it make what your parents say about you? At the end of the day, all that is said and done, the only opinion that matters is God's. He created you for a purpose, and He is the only one who can truly know what that purpose is. If you want to be a disciple of Christ, you must let go of the many false selves that you put on and accept the one and only true self that God has created you to be. Leave behind your delusions of grandeur, denial of goodness and false selves, and let the only you that matters live in His love. This week, I invite you to take 3 things to prayer. Are there times in your life that you project more confidence, proficiency, or skill than you actually possess? What is behind this lie that you tell others? How might your life be different if you were a bit more vulnerable with others? What is something good about you that could only have come from God? Do you thank God for such blessings? Do you honor God by sharing it with others? Take a moment to pray St. Francis's prayer. Who are you, Lord, and who am I? Strip yourself of all labels, categories, attributes, and expectations placed upon you by others, and begin to see yourself as God sees you. If you enjoyed this reflection and want more, be sure to grab a copy of my book, Let Go, 7 Stumbling Blocks to Christian Discipleship. Use the hashtag #ThisLentILetGo to share your journey, find support, and connect with others around the world committed to a deeper life in Christ.